Yeah, I go by is, but this is fun and shit. He really made me. Yeah, I got this gas all in.
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Jack back again with another video. We back on it again. Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're gonna jump right on in here and we're gonna see what it's working with. I mean, when this game first came out, I mean, it was destroying GPUs left and right, left and right. You know what I'm saying? It went from can it play Crisis to can it run Flight Simulator? And you know what I'm saying, here we are, we done fast forwarded a few years. And again, this is just my overlay thing because I uninstalled the Xbox game bar. Man, here we are, and now we're able to play Microsoft Flight Simulator on a handheld. We've come a long way. And again, I have all the lights on. I have, canned LED lights. I got them all on. They're super bright, 50% brightness. Man, this screen is amazing. So just, you know what I'm saying? And this is at 20 watts. Again, that's why I found like the sweet spot for, battery life and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's been. God, that looks beautiful. Man. That screen looks so beautiful. It gives a pop to these, a lot of these games and things like that. So I was doing checking the little updates. And again, as I want to show you what the experience is going to be. It's not going to do this every single time, but again, it's going to be a similar experience when you kind of jump into your game and see how it's kind of loading up and things of that nature. But I mean, with this game right here, it is a super graphically intensive game, with a lot of, computing and textures and things like that. So it may take a little bit longer to kind of, get out of its own way, so to speak. But when it does, you're kind of good to go. So we're gonna check this thing on out, and we're gonna see what it's working with. I got it loaded on the internal NVMe drive. So it's rolling and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So again, like in all my other videos, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then also, like I said before, I am gonna be doing some emulation videos, just hang tight for those. But again, they worked on the ROG Ally. So you're not going to have any issues, in there. So, and also, I'll put a little disclaimer in there if if you guys just want to skip straight to the, to the gameplay, then you guys can do that. It's around the 3-minute mark. So if you wanted to show somebody or something like that, I don't want to make these videos, too long, but, again, I wanted to show you guys, what you guys were going to expect if you guys were going to jump into, to playing Flight Simulator. Because it's not one of those games where it's just going to come up right away, kind of like, any other games. But once it gets in there and it gets kind of moving, you be good to go. So you see it's chugging a little bit. Yeah, man, we're hovering right at 30. God, this game up in the 40s. God, this game's so good. Look at the realism, all that stuff you can kind of get in there. I'm just doing all this stuff just so you guys can see. I mean, it's throwing a whole lot of stuff at this APU. Hit the brakes. So it's kind of chugging a little bit. Hit the gas. So yeah, man, you could drop some of these settings and you can get you, the lock 30. So we're gonna pause this real quick and then let me see. Can we jump into the okay, to the display? Okay, so as you can see right here, I got it, you know what I'm saying, we running at 1200p. You know what I'm saying? I got the refresh rate, you know what I'm saying, up here. You can kind of mess around with it a little bit if you want. Using DX11, I'm pretty sure if you move with DX12, it'll probably run a little bit better. I got it on low end, and I got everything pretty much on low. So what you probably could do, you know what I'm saying, if you wanted to get some more frames out of this, you could probably drop the resolution and squeeze some more frames out of it. I can't do it here because I think it needs to restart the game itself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we ain't trying to do all that stuff. But just so you guys can see that it's actually, the fact that it's running is a miracle by itself. You know what I'm saying? This is just amazing, man. This game is so dope. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator. This will probably be its own video by itself. You know what? No, you know what? Nope. We're gonna do it for science. We're gonna jump up out of here. We're gonna see what's going on. If you guys stick with me, you guys stick with me. If not, you guys can skip around in the video and, you know, kind of do what you got to do. Let me see. We gonna quit to the desktop. Yes, that's what we want to do. And then we're going to jump into, you know what I'm saying, the turtles. Now, last time when I ran the Shredder's Revenge on the Ally, I had to tweak the graphics a little bit when I did it. You know what I'm saying? I had to kind of tweak it because it was kind of like offset like a little bit. So we'll see if we got to do the same thing here. Yeah, see, and I think it's going to do the same thing that it did last time. But last time it took up the whole screen. This time it's easier to see, you know what I'm saying, right here. But again, this is some of the, you know, that Windows 11 jank. It ain't got nothing to do with the, you know, saying with this device itself. It's just, you know, again, Windows 11 is not meant to be ran on a handheld. So, you know, saying these are the situations that you're going to run into. So real quick. So on the Ally, it was too big. On the A1 Pro, it was too small. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to go down to the resolution. Yep, there we go. Jumped it up to full screen. Borderless full screen. Exclusive full screen. Can we mess with the, come on. Let's see. Exclusive. It's going to allow us to change the options. We're going to pop down here. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So does it have one? Okay, so you know, this is good. You know, I want you guys to see this because, again, this is the experiences you're going to have. Now, it's not going to do this every single time. Once you select it, I think it's going to lock it in, and then you're going to be good to go. And so, you know, the good thing about, you know, saying comparing this to the Ally, on the Ally, I got a locked 120 frames per second. So this should just stay at a rock solid 60 the whole time, and you should get a similar experience. And again, I apologize. I'm playing through the camera. But just so you guys can see what we're working with.
Okay, fellas, keep your eyes open.
Yep, rock solid 60 the whole time. Again, this is not a hard game to, you know what I'm saying, to push. So you're kind of good, you know what I'm saying. As you can see, a lot of stuff going on the screen. You know, Leonardo doing his thing. Yeah, man. Did a little special move. No glitching, no tearing, no none of that. Man, this game is dope too. You know what I'm saying? And if you do play through it twice. Because there's some extra stuff in there, you know, especially if you're, you know what I'm saying, if you're, you like the turtles and stuff like that from back in the day. There's some Easter eggs and stuff like that once you beat the game multiple times and things like that. So yeah, there you go. I ain't gonna keep this video too long. But, you know, you guys take care of each other. You know, be safe and stay locked in. Again, I'm going to be doing some emulation soon. Take care of each other. Peace.